So good morning students. Now I move to the third design pattern. That design pattern is called as abstract factory design pattern. It is similar toward the factory design pattern, but it is the factory of factory design pattern. So what it tell, another layer is created here for giving security. It is also a creational design pattern. Now you see what it tell, abstract factory design pattern is similar to the factory design pattern and is considered as another layer of abstraction. Here you see another layer of abstraction over what that is the factory design pattern. Simple concept. It is another layer of abstraction over the factory design pattern. I already covered in the factory design pattern, I have to declare an interface. And you know that that is used to support what a loose coupling, where dependency of the classes is less. Now check here, it is another layer of abstraction over factory design pattern. Now in this case, abstract factory design pattern works around a super factory which creates other factories. So what it abstract factory design pattern works around a super factory which creates other factories. A super factory is created that is what creates other factories. Now I must show you a simple example of PC, server, computer, a very popular example I can show you. Then you understand that is abstract factory design pattern. Now check here, I just show you that what is abstract factory. Here what happens, I have to design an interface, abstract factory interface. Declares an interface for operations which creates an abstract computer object. So you have to declare an interface for computer. That is, it is abstract factory interface you have to declare for operations which creates an abstract computer object. Same way, concrete factory class is required. What is concrete factory class? It implements the operations declared in the abstract factory interface to create concrete computer object. Now you have to understand that is a concrete factory class job is what? It implements the operations declared in the abstract factory interface to create concrete computer object. Concrete computer object is created. What is the advantage? Abstract factory design pattern isolates client code from concrete classes. It isolates the client code. That means the driver class from concrete classes. Second, it promotes consistency among objects. It really provide, that is word, it provides security. It promotes the consistency among objects. I must diagrammatically explain this concept, then I show you the practical implementation of word abstract factory design pattern. Simple word, I saw that most of the guys tell that it is a factory of factories. It is nothing else, it is a factory of factories. So fine, I just show you the example. There is an interface I design, computer abstract factory I design. This is that is what interface I design, and in this interface I have two child classes, both are concrete class. One is PC abstract factory, another one is server abstract factory. Both class are the concrete class, both inherit from what? That is computer abstract factory interface. Now same way, Another factory class I have to design. It may be a class, it may be an interface, that's not a matter. I have to design computer abstract class. You know that computer is an abstract class. I already covered abstract class cannot be instantiated. Interface cannot be instantiated. You never create the object of the interface, you never create the object of the abstract class. But check here, this abstract class having two concrete classes. One is PC, another one is server. Check here, for PC, PC abstract factory class is designed. For server, server abstract factory class is designed. I already covered it is nothing else, it is the factory of factories. Now you see, the same concept, here is an interface containing two concrete class. One is PC abstract factory, another one is server abstract factory. I have to design another abstract class that is called as computer. Computer having two child classes, both are concrete class. One is PC, another one is server. For PC, I have to use the PC abstract factory. For server, I have to use word server abstract factory. Here also I design a factory class that is called as computer factory. It is a factory class we design. And this class also contains word factory methods, the same rule. And that factory method having the parameter is of what type? A reference of word that is interface. And that is word, if I want at the runtime, this factory class decide which class object to be created. So it is similar to what factory design pattern, but the difference is what? It is the factory of a factory design pattern. It is the factory of factory, nothing else. It is the factory of factory design pattern. So try to understand, I just draw it diagrammatically because my intention is different. I want to show you that what actually happens in this case. So I also give you here also some assignments to you guys. Please, I develop it by using computer. You can develop some different applications according to your own thinking. And you try to develop this type of applications. I'm just waiting for you guys. Some response I also anticipate from you guys. So I'm just explaining these concepts. I want that you check it and try to develop some good applications. I must move to the practical session, and in the practical session I explain how it will work. Thank you. That is the theoretical part. Now we enter into word. That is the lab session. Thank you. Hello students, now I enter into the next design pattern practical session that is called as abstract factory design pattern. I already covered what is abstract factory design pattern. It is similar to factory design pattern, but it is one layer extra we have to use. It is highly secured, and this design pattern is also very popular. As per the diagram, whatever I show you, that is what the diagrammatically, whatever I explained in the theoretical part of the same type of code I have to use. First, here you see, I just write here, there is the abstract factory demo. Here you just write dot Java. Here you see, that is the client class name. Abstract factory demo is the client class name. Now you see here, that is the public, fine, or you can write here, sorry, class, here I pass, or you can write here, first you design abstract class, sorry, abstract class, where the class name is, that is computer. Computer is the abstract class. I already covered a computer is abstract class containing two child classes. One is a PC, another one is server. As per the diagram, I just design computer is a class. What is my next job? public, as it is abstract class, it is able to contain the abstract method. Public abstract. Would I pass a string that is get RAM? I have to extract the, that is RAM. You can write like this, get RAM. Here you see. Fine. Next one is public abstract. That is a string get STD. This I just extract. What I can do here, I just move here. Public. Here you see, I just have another abstract method. Public abstract. That is a string get CPU. I have to use. You know that these are the abstract method available in the abstract class computer. Now I just override a method. Here you see. You know that who is the base class of computer class? The base class of the computer class is word. That is object class. As I already covered in Java, every class implicitly inherited from object class. Object class already have a method called as public, that is string to string. You know that when I print the reference of a class, or here when I print the reference of the computer class, it must implicitly call the toString method of object class. The toString method of the object class returns class name @address. But here what I did, I just override the method. What is my intention? When I print the reference of the computer class, it must implicitly call this method because the method is override. Now, what I can do here, I just write return. I just pass here RAM is whatever the RAM is. That is this dot get RAM. Return type of get RAM is word, that is string. Fine. What I can do here, then HDD is, here you see, HDD is plus. Would I write here this dot get HDD? Then plus, what's I write here? CPU is, here you see, that is a CPU is. This dot get, what's I pass here? Get a CPU. Check here. That is the concept it return. Over. Now it is a simple code I write. Computer is an abstract class containing 3 abstract methods. You know that. The child class of the computer class bound to override these 3 methods. The child class, I already show you the diagram. The child class is PC and server. Now you see, I just write here class PC. What I did here, I just have a class that is a class PC. Extends, that is computer. Extends computer. PC is a class which is inherited from word computer class. You know that when PC class is inherited from computer, it is bound to override this 3 method. If it does not override this 3 method, then I make the child class as a abstract class. What I can do here, private, that is a string RAM. What I did here, private string STD. I just pass here, that is private, that is a string CPU. I just pass here. What is my next job? That is a public, that is PC. But I can pass here string RAM, string STD, string that is called as CPU. When my instance variable name and parameter name is same, how can I differentiate it? By the help of which keyword? This dot, that is a RAM is equal to RAM. Same way, this dot CPU, sorry, this dot SDD is equal to SDD. Then this dot CPU is equal to, that is CPU. Anyway, that is the end of the constructor. Now, what I write here, I just write here, that is fine. That is at the rate override. What I pass here. Public string get RAM. Public string get RAM. Return this dot. I just pass here, that is RAM. Anyway, end of the block. At the rate override public string get SDD. Would I pass here, that is return this dot SDD. Anyway, I return at the rate override public find string get CPU. Yeah, you see. What it return here? Return this dot CPU. It return. Anyway, that is the end of the block. That is the end of this area. See here, I just write a simple code. By the help of that, PC is a concrete class which is inherited from computer, that is abstract class. When it is inherited from the abstract class, then it is bound to override this method. Now, what is my next job? Same type of code, I write a class server. That is extends, what I write here, that is computer. Now you check, server is a class which is inherited from what? That is computer. But you know that server power must be more than what? That is PC. I just write the same type of code, private string RAM. That is the private string SDD. That is the private string, that is a CPU. I just pass here. What I can do here, public, that is a server. It is a parameterized constructor. String, that is RAM. String, that is SDD. Sorry, that is SDD. That is a string. Here I pass. That is CPU. You know that my instance variable name and parameter name is same. How can I differentiate it? By this keyword. This dot RAM is equal to RAM. This dot, that is SDD is equal to SDD. What I pass? That is this dot CPU is equal to, that is CPU. Over. I just write here at the rate override. Yeah, you see. Public, that is anyway string get RAM. Would I write here return, that is this dot RAM. Would I pass here at the rate override public string get SDD. I just pass here return, that is this dot SDD. That is at the rate override public find string, that is get CPU. Yeah, you see. Return, that is this dot, that is CPU. Would I write here this dot CPU? Over. Now, I just use one factory. Now, I move to that is another layer. Now, here you see, that is interface. I have to design one interface. That is computer abstract factory. Here you see, that is a factory. You know that is an interface. I declared here. That is a public computer. That is the get computer. See here, there is only one abstract method is available in the interface. You just make it abstract. If you are not make it abstract, then also no problem. Because in interface, whatever the methods you declare, that is implicitly public and abstract. That is, the return type is the computer object, but you know that a computer is word, it is an abstract class. You never create the object of the abstract class. Either it create the child class object like PC, or it create the child class object like server. Anyway, I just write here. There is the class, there is the abstract, that is the fine or PC abstract factory. Here you see class PC abstract factory. That is the abstract factory implements. Here you see implements computer. That is the abstract factory. That is when PC abstract factory class inherit from computer abstract factory interface, then it is bound to override get computer method. Because you know that my class inherited from the interface means it bound to override this method. What I can do here, that is a private string RAM. That is a private string STD. That is anyway private string CPU. I just pass here. What happens here? Public anyway PC abstract factory is the constructor. PC abstract factory is the constructor. What I pass here? String. That is first is fine RAM. String. That is STD. That is a string CPU. Just I already covered this dot, this dot RAM is equal to RAM. That is this dot CPU is equal to CPU. That is this dot STD is equal to STD. I pass here. Now that's the constructor I already defined. At the rate override, I already covered. It has only one method. You are bound to override that method. What the method is? Public computer. That is a get computer. You know that get computer is an abstract method. As I already covered, the abstract method bound to override where? In the child class. Return new PC. I just pass here. It is a PC abstract, that is word PC abstract factory. That is word, you know that it is the abstract factory for which class? PC class. So I return word a new PC because I never created the object of the computer. Computer is an abstract class. I can create the child class object. A new PC, I have to pass 3 parameter because PC constructor contains 3 parameter. What is that? One is that is a fine RAM. Second one is STD. Third one is what? That is CPU. I have to pass here because I already initialize it over end of the block, end of this area. Now another abstract factory I have to design for what? That is server. Just like PC having an abstract factory, same way server having an abstract factory called as server abstract factory. I just write here class server abstract factory. That is the implements. Here you see computer abstract factory. Here you see computer abstract factory. I enter here. I did the same job. Whatever that is word, that is a PC did. I did the same job. Here you see private string ram, that is private string, that is STD, that is private string CPU. I just enter here. Anyway, that is a fine public server abstract factory having, that is the constructor, having a string, that is a RAM, string STD, string CPU. I pass here. What I can do here, this dot, RAM is equal to RAM, this dot, this dot STD is equal to STD. That is this dot CPU is equal to, that is CPU. Anyway, end of the block. At the rate override. What I did public computer, that is get a computer. Here you see get a computer. What I can did here, I just write return, that is a new server, because it is an abstract, it is a abstract class forward server. Now server, what I pass here? You know that the constructor of the server contains how many parameter? It must contain how many parameter? 3 parameter. I did the same job. What I can did here, RAM, that is STD, comma, that is CPU. I just pass over. This is the end of the class. Now this is I just designed this concept. Now I move to the main factory class. What I can do here, there is a fine class, there is a computer, there is a factory, class computer factory. Here I just write. There is a public static, here you see computer. I just write here get computer. I just pass here, that is get computer. Here you see what the parameter you have to pass here. That is I have to pass here, that is a fine computer abstract factory parameter or reference. I have to pass here computer abstract factory, that is object I pass. Fine. You know that that is an interface, and you know that interface cannot be instantiated. I just write here return, that is what I did here obj dot. Here you see what I write here obj dot. That is the method name is word get computer. I think that is the method name is get computer. See here, that is the method name is word, that is get computer, word get computer, no? Fine. What had happened here? Obj dot get computer. I just pass here, that is get computer. And here you see, that is the end of the block. Now, get computer method return type is word, computer object. Anyway, did the job, that is the end of the block. What is the main class name? Abstract factory demo. Anyway, public, that is the class, that is a fine abstract factory demo. It is the class. I just write here. That is the public fine, that is here you see public static void main. What's I pass here? String args. We just enter into the main. I just call, that is a fine test method. Here you see I call the test method. Anyway, task is over. There is a static void, That is test. Here you just call. That is test is a method. What I can do, I just call here computer. Here you just write. That is CC is equal to. What I can do here, computer factory dot get computer. Here you see computer factory dot that is get computer. I just call here inside the get computer. What I can do here, that is a fine. Get computer is a method where I write new. Here I pass. What I can do here, that is get computer. Get computer is a method. I just did a mistake. What I write here, that is where is that? I just have the abstract method. See here, that is to string fine. Where is the get computer method? That is anyway. That is get computer. Here you see, where is that? Static method. Where is the static method? I have to pass here. Fine. Public abstract interface. Computer get computer. Leave it. That is here you see PC abstract server. That is a fine. Here it is not get computer. Here it is create computer. I did the mistake here. Create computer. I did the mistake. That is the reason for confusion arise. Computer factory dot here is create computer. Sorry, I did the mistake. Create computer. Now create computer method having how many parameter? Computer abstract factory object. I have to pass. So what I can do here, I just write that is here you see new. That is here you see new. That is I just write here PC abstract factory. New PC abstract factory. What I did here, what I pass, that is 2 GB. That is RAM. SSD is 500. That is anyway, sorry. That is 500. That is GB. What I can pass here, that is CPU is 2.4 gigahertz. That is gigahertz. I pass. Anyway, I just write here system dot out dot. That is println. Would I pass here? CC. Anyway, I did the job. Now, what is my next job? I ended the block here. I ended the class. Over. I did the mistake here. On behalf of create computer, I write here get. That is the confusion will arise. For that, I search what the method name is. Here the method name is word get computer. Here you see. Get computer is the method of word. That is the interface. Check here. That is the get computer. But create computer is the method of the factory method. Here you see. Now check. As per the diagram, I just developed the codes Java C, compile it. Public class abstract factory, sorry, A capital. Here you see. What is my main class is, I did the mistake here, A must be capital. What I can do here, I compile the code. I just write here because I want to create the object of word, I want to create the object of PC. Now, anyway, RAM is 2 GB, SSD is that, CPU is that. If I want to create the server object, then fine. You can also take the input from the keyboard, but here what happens? I'm not write the code for taking the input from keyboard. You can also take the input from the keyboard, just like in the previous example, whatever I did, like factory design pattern, you can also did the same type of job in case of what abstract factory design pattern. But here one layer is extra layer I use for giving security. Now see, that is all about the implementation of what that is the abstract factory design pattern. Simple code I write, see here, this is the way I can did the job. Clear? Here you see, that is the first part I just show you. Then I move to the next part, that is server part. Here you see, that is the next part I design. That is the next layer I design, computer abstract factory, it is an interface. Here computer is a abstract class. That is a computer abstract factory is an interface. That is I designed two abstract factory, one for PC abstract factory, another one is server abstract factory, that is for server. I designed the class called as a factory class, computer factory, having a method called as create computer. Then I did the job. Check here, that is the way I can did the job. Thank you. That's the end of abstract factory design pattern. Thank you.